What's up all my stoner children, my name is GarthStone and today we're going to talk about if the new Prey game will fail or not. So first off we're going to talk about the first Prey game, the predecessor of 2006, because the two games look nothing alike except for the name, because Bethesda I think has bought the license to the naming, I don't know for sure, but anyway. The first game you play as Tommy, a Native American, which is very interesting because I have never really played a game where you play as a Native American and you're in those resorts, you know, where the Native Americans live, with your girlfriend and your granddad. And it's not all very good. It's just a cheesy story about she wants to stay in the resort and Tommy wants to go out and explore the world. And when they had a discussion, they were abducted by aliens. It's a very cheesy plot, but it's cool. It's a good beginning. And then you get abducted to the sphere. So the sphere is a fleshy spaceship that just feeds on materials, non-living and living, and the results with that is that you get really creepy, fleshy human fusions with materials. So it's a kind of horror game shooter, and that's cool. It's a cool concept, and the game had some praise, and there was going to be a Prey 2, but they cancelled it for some fucking reason, and that's a shame because everybody was really excited for that. So yeah, that's a shame, and the game was created by the Human Head Studios, so now it's just a whole lot of developer. So we will see if this game is going to be something, the new game of 2017. So the game of 2017 is not the same as the first one, just totally different. I already said that, but I just wanted to say it again. It's because Bethesda made it, and they just made their own little twists and turns and tweaks with it. So they thought maybe we can make something completely different and maybe people will like that. So you play as Morgan Yu and you explore a moon orbiting station called Talos 1. And they research an alien race called the Typhon. Something goes amiss and the Typhon escape, which is just some generic plot again, I think. So that's a good start, I think. And the Typhon look very, very lame. I just don't like them at all. They're just some shadow creature thingies with just it's everybody created, even a baby could make it. It's just not very cool. But there's one enemy in particular I kind of like. It's the Mimic. It's just a small spider shadowy thing, and it can transform into any object. So maybe it's just a glorified prop hunt, but you can get very paranoia with it because you're going to shoot every object, or just a broom out of nowhere turns into the beast and just attacks you. So that's interesting, but it's not too interesting, I think. Also, the new Prey game is an open world game, or open world, open space station-y, whatever. Because yeah, most of the games nowadays are open world because it just attracts a lot more people, because people like freedom, and Bethesda has always been a studio who likes open world games, I think. So that's interesting, and you also can fuse your weapons and your genetic with the alien race abilities, so eventually you can turn into objects as well. So just as I said, a glorified prop hunt, and it sounds a little bit dumb, but it's interesting. And then you also have the glue gun, which you can just glue at a wall, and you can climb on the wall and all that kind of stuff. So that's, I guess, interesting. And when you use the DNA of the aliens, they get attracted to you, so there will be bigger, shadowy Typhon aliens going at you, which is also cool. The game looks like a generic sci-fi FPS, which is a shame. It just looks not very interesting in my opinion. I've seen some gameplays of it, and it just looks okay. It looks not very good or bad. It's just in between. I think this game is going to be a 6 or something. I don't know for sure, but yeah, the game is just going to be a mediocre game, I think, at best. So it's really a shame, because there were so many people who wanted Prey 2, because Prey 2 you were, I think, a bounty hunter, I don't know for sure, but it's the same concept. It's still those weird, fleshy, absorbing human aliens, which is just a much more interesting concept and has a bigger creep factor all in all. I think it's just more gruesome, more Dead Spacey, or more like The Thing. It's just more interesting, and I think I'm not the only one with that, because most people want horrifying alien things than shadowy Typhon things. Those are not interesting at all. So yeah, the game Prey 2017 will be released in May. There's not a specific date, I think. The game is published by Bethesda. It is made by Arcane Studios. I did not say it at all at the beginning, but I just wanted to say it now. So I never really played a game of Arcane Studios, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I really hope it will be a good game, but I have my doubts about it. So anyway, I will see all you awesome people next time, and GarthStone out.
Fill me out with your smile, now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame.